So this is a short video on how I set up my Talk app. First thing you need to do on your phone or whatever device you're using is plug in the OBD2 reader into your car. Turn the car on obviously and go to the settings on the phone or device and pair up that Bluetooth device. Once you've done that, you can then come here to the Talk Pro app. Well, it's just called Talk now. It used to be called Talk Pro, now it's just Talk. And set it up. So we go here, settings, OBD2 adapter settings, connection type. You want Bluetooth. You can use Wi-Fi and USB, but doing Bluetooth in this case. Choose a Bluetooth device. It won't work here because I'm not connected to the car, but pick the one in your car, click that one, and then go OK. This won't work because I'm not in the car. Once you've done that, you're all set in that bit. Exit out of there, back to the home screen. And then you're here. So go into real time, go to the blank screen, hold your finger on the screen, select add display, pick whichever type of display you want to use. I like the digital, it's this one. Now see here, some of these are shaded green and some are not. The ones that are shaded green are the ones that are available for your car. So all those black ones you can't use. When your Bluetooth's connected to the car, you'll have a lot more here than I have because it will read the computer and know what it can get and what it can't. So we'll just do one for now. I'll just sit down here and pick one. What's a good one? Why don't we try and find engine temperature? That's a good one to get. Be under CD engine coolant temperature. That one. That one. Pop him up the top corner there. Done. Let's go in. Let's go display configuration. That brings up another menu. You can change the size there. Let's change maximum. We have it in here, configuration. Let's set the high warning. Let's change that to 95 because I want an alarm to go off when it gets to 95. And it will flash the dial. Okay. Go back in again. That's the high warning. Different places. Set maximum value. So this is the maximum on your dial. So I'll go to 150 degrees. Configuration again. 0. Don't need a low warning. Try it in decimal places. That's okay. Everything's good there. We'll add a different type of display so you can see what that looks like. Needle, engine coolant, small, stick it right beside it, there you go. So, go in here, hold on there, configuration, set maximum value, go 150, okay. And there you can see on the dial it goes around to 140, 150. We can also set display configuration, high warning, set that for my favourite, 95. I want it to go off at 95 because I want to keep the engine under 100 degrees. That's set there. Don't think there's much else I want to set in here. Low warning, don't really need that. Size, title's okay, I think that's okay. There you have it. Cool. So that's an option. So yeah, main menu, settings, alarm settings, alarm sound, pick whatever you like.
Warning, engine coolant temperature. Warning, engine coolant temperature.
Yep, that'll go well. You can set auto clear the alarms, silence period, 1 minute, so it'll go off and then it'll stop for a minute and then it'll go off again. We'll stick with that. So that's all good. Don't think you need to set anything else up in there. Okay, so there you have one. So now we want to add a custom PID, one that's not on that list, like the transmission temperature. We have the transmission pan temperature and the transmission torque converter temperature. We also have a burn as well for the DPF. Come back to that one. Let's do the automatic transmission temperature. So we go back to the main menu. We go settings. We go manage extra PID. Up in the top corner there are 3 little dots. You click on the 3 little dots. Brings another one, another menu up. We go, the first one is a bit hard to see with that thing there, we'll get that out of the road. Add custom PID, blah blah blah, have a read of that. Yeah, okay. Now in here, I'll insert a screenshot of the custom PIDs. So once you've set up the custom PIDs, you need to add them to the display. So we'll go into real time, here where we were before. Hold your finger on the screen, add display, pick your display, scroll down. So DPF here, this was one we added. That's small. That's one of them. Hold your finger on the screen, add display, pick what you want. We'll go graph for a change. What else did we add? We had the transmission ones. go, trans temp. Add that one. And I think trans torque was the other one. Add display. Give a half needle. Trans torque, you can see them there, they're the big ones in caps. Add them there. Okay. All done, all added, ready to go. I don't like that setup, let's try a different one. Let's go. Settings, themes, choose a theme. Mazda 3-speed, let's try that one. I know it's a Mazda, but you know, different. So you need to, what do we need to do first? We need to have the reading so we know what percentage it's at. So we go in here, we go settings, we go manage extra, that's if it's not there. We go here, we go add custom PID, put in here DBF. DBF. First check if it's in the standard list. If it's in the standard list, you won't have any issue here. 100 unit type is going to be percent. Get the equation, put that in, click OK. It wants an equation, which you can do, and that will just cancel out of it. And there you have DPF. You can see you need the 2138 percentage, maximum, minimum, blah blah blah. Equations J times 2. Actually, you could do a screenshot of that, and you can see there what all the equations are, what all the settings are put in there for each one of those. So if you pause that, take a photo of it, you're ready to go. I'll just let that sit there for a minute. Okay. You want to set up one to do a DPF burn, which you can do any time, but it's not recommended to do it unless it's up near 100%, 90 to 100%. I wouldn't do one at 50% because it does the full burn, so it'll be actually over burning. So I wouldn't do it unless your percentage is up there. Okay, so to do a burn, set up the burn button. Remember, only do it when it's a bit 90 to 100%. Don't do it at lower because it does a full burn the whole, thinking that it's on 100%. So if you do it at 50%, it's going to overburn, which could probably hurt the DPF over time. So make sure you're up near the 100%. So we go real-time information. Hold your finger on the screen. Add display. Go right to the bottom. Select this push button one. And then click here, send OBD command. So we'll just stick that anywhere we like there. Hold our finger on it. Display configuration. Change title. Change it to whatever you like. I'm going to call it burn. For obvious reasons. So it says send burn. And then we go into there. Configuration. set command to send. Select that one. And it is, oh, I forget what it was now. J7, J7, something like that. Check that. It was on the other screen, and then go, okay, you can test it, okay. And then all you have to do is touch it. It's not connected there, but normally that would send that, the engine revs would come up and start doing a burn. So you can hold your finger on these. You can go down here to move display. You can drag them around, move them wherever you want. If you turn your phone sideways, they turn side to horizontal, vertical, whatever you like. Want to change the size. Configuration, change size. You make it large. Make it nice and big if you just want a big one there. You can small. You can, if you need to get lots on there, you can overlap them a bit. You can squeeze more on the page, bigger, smaller, whatever you want. So, we also have on the main screen here, I'll tell you first, you can set it up so that when you start the app it'll automatically go to this screen. It saves you having to do that extra step every time you start it up. Go to settings, general preferences, and then start in dashboard. You have a choice here. Always go to the dashboard. Okay, and then you're done. You also have multiple screens. See across the bottom there, you can see all the dots. I've got a couple on this screen, a couple more on this screen. So you can put, 4 or 5 there, 4 or 5 there, 4 or 5 there. You can monitor lots of things at once. The only issue is the more you have, the slower it'll be because it's reading all this data. So don't get too carried away. The other thing, if you do get fault codes, you can go in here to fault codes and scan for them. It's not connected at the moment, but it will scan if you've had a fault code and it'll list them all up. Then you can reset the fault code here to get rid of it if you want to. As long as you know what it is, you'll need to probably go to the internet to search for what the code actually is. But you can reset the codes here and clear them all if you have any. And hopefully they won't come back. If they keep coming back, there's an issue. So that's a good thing. We'll get back to the main menu. Map I don't really use. Test results and graphing I don't really use any of those. The OBD2 reader just plugs in the OBD port, which is on the Fortuner. It's under the steering column. But I just got it off eBay. There's heaps of them on there. Only thing I'd recommend is don't get the cheap $6, $7, $8 ones. I tried them and I couldn't get them to work. I ended up spending $15 or $20 or something on one, and that worked fine. You can, that's Bluetooth. You can actually do it via Wi-Fi as well. If you want to go Wi-Fi, you can get a Wi-Fi OBD2 reader. but then I had trouble. My phone was using Wi-Fi, so nothing else worked on the phone because it was connected to that Wi-Fi. So Bluetooth seems to be the best. I got a dedicated little Samsung phone, just mounted that on the dash, and I use that to read this, and it just comes on and off with the ignition, so it doesn't tie up my phone. You can actually get the Polaris head unit and download the Talk app onto the head unit and have it up on your 10-inch head unit as well if you want to, so display lots of things at once. So there's plenty of options. Good app. Okay, I'll insert a screenshot of the OBD2 that I got just so you can see. Can't think what else I need to tell you. You can also change what they call themes. Go to settings on the main menu. Themes here at the top. Choose a theme. So metallic blue, that can look good. We'll go for that. You can also change the background image. All sorts of things there. Have a play. So we'll go back here. So there you go. Now it looks got the blue all around it. What about we try something different? We'll go back to the main one. Settings, themes. Choose a theme. What about basic amber black? Theme changed. Okay, let's go. Look at that. So plenty of options there. Something else to have a play with. I wonder what else is in there. Settings, themes. There's heaps and heaps of them. VW MK7 Sport, ultra minimalistic red, black dial with green red borders. You can have it's just there's heaps. Got to be something for everyone here. What about that one? Interesting. Anyway, you can have a play with that.